Hello there, how are you? Welcome to Android. Hey guys, so this is the new Q&A. We've shortened it down a little bit. Now going to be 5 questions, just so we can keep on getting you more reviews and comparisons and all that good stuff. So we're going down to 5 questions. For the first one, my editor's probably just going to flash too long, so just listen. It was a great comment on this guy, B22 Chris. And he commented a little bit about, his comment about the iOS versus Android, which was really big. That, he commented oh, sorry, it kind of sounded cocky, didn't mean to, he liked a lot of my videos. He was kind of doing it more for the gift card. I really appreciate that. Him kind of taking the time to send me something like that. So I want to take the time to respond to it. He did mention that, you shouldn't have a reprise when something is pretty ambiguous in a lot of ways. And for example, when he pointed out the iPhone 4, being sold, it can still be, it's still a success, it being sold 2 years later. And no Android device is still sold 2 years later. The thing that I had argued about that was that basically, it would any Android device obviously would perform slower than the iPhone 4, but I don't really see why that's a success for Apple. Is what I kept going about. It's kind of yes, that's good. I mean, good job for Apple, I guess. But the thing is that it's more of why iOS was better. So that's not really answering why iOS is better. It's good for Apple, but it's not necessarily good for consumers. Consumers, it would be better if they had a newer device that isn't having issues like the iPhone 4 is having now, with draining battery life and other things like that. It has a lot of issues with the newer OSs. And if they buy it now on a 2-year contract, it's even going to have more issues with 2 years down the line with the OSs. So I don't necessarily see it as a good thing for consumers, and that's obviously what the battle was geared more towards. It is true, probably no Android phone could really sell as much as the iPhone 4 if you're thinking of now. However, if you fast forward to next year, the Galaxy S3 I think would definitely sell for that. If the Galaxy S3 would sell, a year from now, when say the Galaxy S5 would be out, the Galaxy S4 could be $99, and the Galaxy S3 would be free. That would still be an amazing phone. So, I guess what I was trying to kind of relevance is basically most people think of Android as it used to be, and that's when they think, and that was really what the iOS versus Android challenge was supposed to the end result was just supposed to let people know that Android isn't this vulnerable, outdated thing that Android 2.3 was nowhere near as good as Android 4.0 and then 4.1 was. It's a much better ecosystem. They have much better products now, and that's why they're outselling Apple. And now I always brought up the Galaxy S3 a couple times, and that was simply for the fact that one phone has outclassed Apple now. In terms of sales, in terms of everything, it is classed out. And then he said, about accessories, Amazon has a lot more on the iPhone but Amazon is, in the US. In the UK, there's a different Amazon. So if you type in the UK whichever, I forget what it's called, EU.UK, you'll actually see a lot more accessories as well. Not to mention that if you just go online in general, you'll see worldwide was what I was referring to. In the U.S., it is a lot different. Obviously, it's very iOS-centric, so they're going to have a lot of Android, a lot more Apple accessories in the U.S. comparison. But worldwide, there's way more Galaxy S3 accessories, and that's what I was referring to. So I know you got confused on that, and I just want to clarify that. And, to your credit, thank you for mentioning the Oppo Find 5. I do know about the device, and yes, it's a really great build quality. For those people who are oh, well, Android hasn't built a good phone. Yeah, that's a fine example of one. And now with the HTC One, that's another aluminum one that everyone always wanted aluminum in an Android phone. So that one has it too. I just really wanted to comment on B22 Chris. It was no hard feelings, to be honest. Really, I did this, like I said, just to explain and let people know, like, Android has really changed. I mean, I did hours on those statistics that I took for everything that was out on the market. And I actually, showed, like, yes, gingerbread might have 60%, but even this 30% of 4.0 and newer is almost as big as iOS's entire 60%. So, it was things like that people didn't understand of, like, how those kind of things differentiated. So that was what I was really trying to get out of it. Thank you for always commenting. Thank you for always watching. I really do it for all of you guys that watch and continue to watch. So thank you for watching. I do want to say that, Chris. Jez Real has asked, what is the best, the Galaxy Tab Plus or the Galaxy Tab 2? I would say the Galaxy Tab 2. I said that, I think, even back then. That was a while back. My girl has the Galaxy Plus and my mom has the Galaxy Tab 2, so I know both of them. The Tab 2 just gets more updates, and even though it's not a clear update because of, the Plus had certain features and the Tab 2, I think it was like, if I remember correctly, it's been a while, but the Plus had like a 1.2 gigahertz, the Tab had a 1 gigahertz, but it was a faster processor. It was a newer OpenMap processor. But mainly, the Tab 2, the reason why I said it is simply for the fact that you have updates more often and quickly on the Tab 2. So that's why I would recommend the Tab 2. However, if you're about to buy right now, wait. Supposedly the Tab 3 is going to be announced, next week at MWC. That's the rumor. But also the Note 8-inch will definitely be announced, and that one would definitely be a better version. Now, in comparison, that might be like in the States, it is $199 for the Tab 2. So the Note 8-inch is expected to be maybe like $299. So it might be $100 more, but it would be definitely worth the price. So I'm definitely going to get that, but that's what I would say. Wait for the Tab 3. Maybe the Tab 2 will go down like $149 before it goes. And then you have also the Note 8-inch. You just have more purchases you could get instead. All right, for the OnLive desktop app, thanks. This helped me out a lot. Do you need internet to use? I had said this in the video. This isn't actually Windows 7. It looks identical to Windows 7, but OnLive desktop app is not Windows 7 itself. It's what's called an emulation, so it's emulating Windows. The best way to explain it is just that this only is made to really give you access to Word, PowerPoint, Excel. You do need internet to get it because it's basically emulating it on another computer. So another computer is emulating this to you. This isn't like your own computer that has it or anything like that. No, this is a separate computer that you do not own that's showing this. So you do not need, you do need an account, but you do need to be online as well. So yes, you do need to be online to use OnLive desktop app. Okay. Lookin' Fresh 2010 asked on that same video, what's your keyboard dock called? The keyboard dock I was using in that video was the ZAG keyboard case. It was for the Galaxy Tablet 10.1, the original 10.1. So it's an older keyboard case. I think the only one really out with it right now, if you have a Samsung device currently, is the Belkin one, which I'm probably going to get this week or next week. And that's like a keyboard case. That's, I would say, the closest thing to it. And that works for the Tab 2 and the Note 10.1. Alright, and on the last question, on the All-Share Galaxy dongle unboxing, does this work with the Galaxy Note for T-Mobile? I mean the phone, not the tablet. So, for the Galaxy Note 2 for T-Mobile, it does work. If you were unfortunately one of those people that got the Galaxy Note on T-Mobile, the very few that got it, it does not work. At least not yet. You'll know if it works if so you go to your menu, you go to Settings, and then you go to More Settings. If under there you have All Share Cast, it'll work. If not, it won't. On the Note 2, it will have that. So for the Note 2 for T-Mobile, you're all good. For the Note 1, I don't believe so. If it comes in an update, that would be amazing, but I don't believe so. So sorry. All right, that was the quick Q&A for the week. Thank you guys for watching. I will keep trying to answer all your questions, and remember to ask those questions at AskTheAndroidGuy. AskTheAndroidGuy 2.0 at gmail.com. Thank you for watching. This has been RCKY, the Android Guy.